Hello, I am Jeremy Brendle of Brendle Concepts. I am here today to talk about our newly completed build, Project Inevitable. It was definitely a fun build. It was a very challenging build. We had a lot of firsts on this car. Can't wait to talk about some of those. First about the car itself, it is a 2020 Mustang GT. It is a Performance Pack Level 1 car with a 10-speed automatic transmission. It did come with the active exhaust system, so for the mechanicals, we stuck with the Steeda H-pipe. For the resonator delete, the suspension, we went with the iBox Sport lines. That was just to get the ride height and the ride quality set to where we were happy with it. The car sits great with the wheels, which you'll see the video of. We really didn't get into much detail work until we started off with the wheels. So let's talk about those first. Okay, so the project really didn't kick off until we started with the wheels. Big shout out to Stark Forge right off the bat. They were fantastic to work with. Tristan and his team were just amazing. Every step of the way, the communication was great. Once we got to the initial concept drawing, I was actually able to work with the engineering team and fine-tune the design to really take my concept and run with it. They understood exactly what I was trying to do every step of the way with, when we were talking about material difference, height, thickness, width, whatever. They knew exactly what I was trying to get across. It made it a great process. It made the wheel a lot easier to design. The actual concept that I had for this was, several years in the making, and to watch it come to life was really a cool experience. I think the best moment for me was when I got to see the video of the wheel actually being machined. I was really, really happy that day. It was a lot of hard work, a lot of months that went into getting to that point. And I think everyone on the Stark end felt the exact same way I did, which was just really proud that we were able to get this project fully completed. And here's some footage of the car finally rolling, and I think it just really speaks for itself. So after we got the wheels squared away, it was time for me to move on to my favorite part of the build. It is where I actually get to get my hands dirty. This is where I get to really critique the overall design. It is a fiberglass portion of it. This ended up being an 11-piece body kit that was all hand-laid fiberglass, done by me. The design was done by me every step of the way. The pieces actually consist of a unique 3-piece chin spoiler that's got basically a left, center, right. 2-piece bolt-on canards that are directly above. Then we have 4 pieces making up the side skirts. They're actually split into 2 separates, you'll see in the pictures. And then we have the rear fascia extensions that actually stick out beyond the rear fascia just about an inch. Kind of gives it more of an exotic, stretched out feel. The process was very labor intensive, took many months. I have a Rolodex full of pictures to actually show everyone. I don't think that we're going to show everything, but we're definitely going to show some things so you get an idea of what it took to get from, raw fiberglass to finished product. That actually included some unforeseen painting on my behalf. I wasn't really planning on having to do that, but hey, got through it, and parts turned out fantastic. I think what we're going to do is show the car in sections. So we'll start off with the front end. The 3-piece chin, like I said, you can see is situated with a left, center, and a right. Using the main body line in the bumper, I was able to translate that down into the actual chin spoiler and create a three-dimensional wedge that kind of mirrors the shape of the side skirt factory plastics. That is what I use to create the material thickness and overall vehicle density that runs across the bottom of the car. The idea behind this body kit was to create something that was substantial, almost like a wide body car, but not. With the given trend of wide body cars, we just wanted to do something different. I didn't really want to modify the fenders in any way, and this seemed like the most logical way of doing it. So as we move around the side of the car, you'll see the side skirt extensions, the three-dimensional wedge shape, the over-under effect that carries through. You can see the difference in the split in the center. That really kind of makes it easier to get in and out of the car. But actually it helps with stretching the car front to back as well visually. As we work our way around the back of the car, you'll see the rear diffuser extension. That actually mimics the bottom line of the spoiler directly above it. So when you get a good detailed shot of the back end, you can see that the flow from the spoiler is actually incorporated in the very bottom of the car as well. How the spoiler actually wraps around the back of the car, I was actually able to carry that as well into the rear fascia extension. It kind of just mimics everything directly above it, and it was a really good way just to finish off the back end of the car. Overall, I'm very, very pleased with how the fiberglass turned out. So after all the fabrication was completed, it was time to send the car off to get it wrapped. We sent the car to WrapSesh AZ. They did a fantastic job wrapping the car. We went with the KPMF matte Wallacious blue on the entire body. The accent color was Steck Carbon PPF. That was my entire body kit, as well as some accessory parts. We did the heat extractors in the hood. We did the side mirrors. We did the antenna. We did the spoiler. We actually took the carbon fiber to the interior as well. We had the entire dash wrapped. We had the shifter bezel, the cup holder, and the steering wheel accents also wrapped in the carbon PPF film. This stuff really looks so close to real carbon fiber. It's really amazing. The attention to detail that WrapSesh had using this stuff was absolutely insane. They hid so many seams in the carbon fiber to get 100% coverage. It actually just blows me away. The color contrast between the matte blue and the carbon just makes everything that we did pop so much more. It definitely took this build to another level. I can't speak highly enough of them and what they produce. I mean, they are definitely a top-notch wrap company. If you're out there and you're looking to get your car done, make sure you take it to WrapSesh. They do a fantastic job. Well, that about wraps up this build. If you would like any more information on any of the companies that I mentioned earlier in the video, you can check out the links below. If you have questions or comments for us, leave us a comment. Hit that like button and definitely subscribe to our channel. We have a lot more coming up. We're going to be doing how-to videos. You never know what kind of build we're going to get into next. So thanks for sticking around this long, and we'll catch you next time.